You know, it's a miracle that we're starting off with our first sin token, literally with William frickin' Afton, the business tycoon and genius inventor, ending up designing his springlock suit to give away a free token to anyone that hugs him. Why, on a multitude of reasons, would you even add this? For starters, do you want money? This feels like a horrible business strategy, and this is coming from a guy that struggles with Pizza Simulator. And two, what parent is going to let their kid walk up to this metallic rabbit? I get it's not a corpse at the time, but still, I wouldn't. And this feels like it could easily be, broken against in the grand scheme of things. What's stopping a kid from walking over, hugging you, going away, playing a minigame, coming right back for another hug? I'm just saying.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking everywhere for you. I've been waiting.
Melodramatic much? Also, by the way, why in the world are they letting you cling to the ceiling? I get there's not a lot you could do against a literal sentient bundle of wires just crawling around on the ceiling, but this is just a safety hazard just waiting to happen.
Do you know who I am? No, I mean, do you really know who I really am? There's a little of me inside every body.
I smell some melodrama. Also, that doesn't tell us anything. You just love the sound of your own voice, don't you?
I am all, but what am I? Another number that isn't equal to any of you. Used for parts, stripped and broken down, all for your entertainment.
Okay, I swear this is the last one, and I get this is just a repurposed audio from another creator, but, in the grand scheme of things, inside of this video itself, Ennard, you're just wasting his time. And, this guy doesn't even have any importance to your overall plan with the crew. And trust me, we'll get to that later. One, that was very, very convenient that that light would go out at the exact moment you would need it to be able to fling yourself onto the ceiling unnoticed. But that little smile was adorable, so lose a sin token.
I recognize you, but I'm not afraid of you. Not anymore.
Lefty! My girl! Guy! Hollow bear shell! Where in the world did you come from? Were you under the table? Were you pulling an Ennard? 'Cause you ain't at all that silent. Seems someone has never heard of the term, never poke the sleeping bear! Especially when she's made of metal. Okay, no. How did you get out of the room? I could buy the fact that you would be able to outpower a normal man, but did they let you out? You didn't break down the door, obviously. I get it. Suspend your disbelief here, but can Lefty teleport? That might be very useful in the future. So let's put a pen in that. I mean, I get it's for a jump scare and all that, but, my girl, was this at all worth it? Like, you were just sitting there waiting for anyone to approach the door. There's a lot of better ways you could be spending your time, I'm just saying. By the way, that's not a sin. That's just sound advice. You have a lot of ways you could be spending your time.
You want to know how I became like this? You know, screws coming out of my fingers, wires from my ears. If I were you, I'd have a lot of questions as well. But I'm not you, and I don't have any questions. I know exactly what happened, because I was there.
Well, yeah, that's why they want to ask you the questions. What part of this is so confusing?
Anyway, enough about me. Now I've got some questions.
But you just said... Never mind.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
Alright, I feel like I should actually take a token away for this scene. Because so many reaction videos always act like, oh, why would you shoot at a giant robot? Why are you using bullets against him? What was he supposed to do? Like, legitimately, what is he supposed to do? At least he went out trying to do something, and they didn't have any idea how any of these things worked up until now. So, good for him.
Oh my god, guys! You don't believe what I just saw! Yeah, look!
First time in my life, I'm at a loss for words.
Oh, thought it was somebody else.
You know, they say the camera always adds 50 pounds. But I got nothing, that's just... Why'd you swap the models in between two shots? What are you doing?
But apparently, I'm supposed to be somewhere in a few minutes. I'm not quite sure where, so I better ask somebody. Excuse me, do you know when the awards ceremony is happening? Thank you.
Many philosophers always ask, what came first? The furry or the malhair? You'll get it later.
So I'm walking down the hallway to the stage, and already I'm getting the butterflies. I don't do well with big crowds, which is weird for being as scary as I am.
So that's what we're calling it now. Okay then. Mr. Scary.
So, sadly, that brings us to the end of this video, but there will always be more. But before I go, I just want to thank you guys one last time. And I'm thanking you again next time. But for now, thank you guys, and I'll just show off this block again because I'm very proud. And you guys should be very proud as well. But stay epic, as they say, and I'll see you next time. Not Mary out.
You know, I bet it's literally along the lines of that's just Jay just thanking you guys for getting him to the subscriber goal. But in the context of this video and what's coming up next, it feels like Nightmarian just went home and edited that entire ending just to say, thank you guys for the plaque. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Enjoy that headcanon.
Oh, they must have closed. Better go home now. Oh, shit. What's wrong?
We got him. We got him, boys! But no, seriously. This does bring up the question. Yes, it's a booby trap, and he did get captured. But how did he upload the thank you video for us to watch? Sinning time!
If you want a free token, give me a big old
You're the devil.
Okay, first off, yes, he said the voice line that gave him a token earlier, but I'm not gonna count it because it's clearly already happened, so whatever. But what I will be sending though is how perfectly is this plan coming together? Like, how did Ennard get into the interviewer before Springtrap's interview, unless Ennard's interview takes place at the start of the entire series, and we just don't know the time lapse, I guess? I don't know, but it's just way too close for comfort for me. So, take a token. Okay, I don't think this needs much statement, but where's the security? This is a military base, and you guys only sent in the interviewers with tiny hand pistols. And nobody is outside of all these doors, making sure nothing goes wrong? Talk about incompetence! Take a token!
Hey guys, recently I've been kidnapped and I'm being held hostage here. I don't exactly know where here is, but I don't have much time to talk. I do want to take the time to thank you for getting us to 200,000 subscribers. I know I always say this, but it really means a lot. So thank you all for subscribing.
Aww, that's sweet. He's thanking his audience for all the subscriptions. That's awesome. Way to go. Wait. What are you recording on? Do you have a camera? Why didn't they take it from you? Where were you keeping it?
You think I'm going with either of you? Oh, we'll drag you back if we have to.
Well, that was intense. Quick question. Why was Ennard shooting at his friends? I get he might have been aiming for Willie, but bro, you know guns don't work on him. Why are you doing this? Also, Ennard survives this.
Rest now.
If the regular explosive couldn't get you, the deadlier one might just do the trick. Also, you seem way too happy for a dude that just lost millions of dollars worth of equipment for a building.
Finally, some familiar faces. Keep your mouth shut, you don't get to talk. So I assume this is the part where you interrogate me?
We're not here to ask you questions, Afton. No. We're nothing like that stupid facility. They don't know what they're playing with. No. We're here to kill you. and end everything. Once and for all.
I've heard that before.
He is really getting on my nerves.
You've caused all this pain and death for us. So, we thought we'd return the favor.
Stop. Death is too good for him. But death is exactly what he wants. Isn't it, Mr. Afton? This is not death, but it is exactly what you deserve.
If he is kept alive, we cannot rest.
Like I said, death is too good for him.
What about us?
That is not relevant.
Whoa, didn't see that coming.
She is correct. Afton does not deserve to die. He must pay for his doings.
Oh, you guys, what's happened to you?
We've been busy. Burning.
But that's not the point. The point is that Afton shouldn't be allowed to die. Not after what he's done.
Oh, so you're helping him now?
Not helping him. Just keeping him alive.
Is all this really worth it? I understand your anger, but...
If you did, you wouldn't be killing him so soon.
You know, I haven't been actually adding any sins for this entire scene, nor cutting away, but, you two want some couples counseling? Because you seem like you really need it. Thank you, Anna.
No, mate, these guys are friends.
When did that happen?
No, it's a long story, really.
No, Bonnie, that is a very good question. Did you not explain anything of this to any of them? Because everybody's acting like they just somehow stumbled upon this building with Willie in tow and are shocked by the military getting involved in this. Did you not make a deal to be working with them? To, like, have your time with Afton and all that stuff? Did you not tell any of your friends? No wonder nobody recognized you. You just are horrible at communication.
Alright, let's make this quick and quiet. Because what I'm about to do isn't exactly within our company guidelines.
Then why are you making the logs? What is the purpose? Is this for your company? Is this for personal use? Do you love the sound of your own voice?
Now extracting this remnant from a life force does result in its end. A soul for a soul. So that doesn't make this experiment legal as such.
Well, there you go, officers. Straight from the man's mouth. Why are you recording this? You're indicting yourself. Wait, 5 out of 5? So, were you gonna put baby inside of Ennard even if Elizabeth was inside of there? Was that the goal? I'd assume not, but the very fact that you put, like, 5 out of 5 means that you were planning to do this since the beginning. What if nothing came out of this? Were you just gonna waste your own time?
he's not here.
You know, for a company that calls these things just a bunch of suits, you strangely have a lot of equipment that would be able to harm ghosts. If you don't think they're alive and don't think they have a soul, then why do you have the equipment? Why do you know how to do this? Why do you have these lights just sitting out here? Did you know they were gonna pop up?
You let him get away. Major is taking care of it.
Wait a minute. You didn't get laid off, did you?
What? No, I didn't get laid off.
Then why did he leave you behind?
How do you know what getting laid off is? How do you even know that as a word? You were a child. Did you look at an employee manual in the time that you were here?
Stop meddling with what you don't understand. You have nothing to gain and everything to lose.
Couples counseling next Sunday. Don't be late. Not a sin, just continuing that bit.
To be honest, I don't know when he'll be satisfied. I'm sorry.
Beautiful. And now he's probably taken him to some undisclosed off-grid facility. And we have no idea where this is or how to get there.
I wouldn't say that.
Bloke, buddy, I love you and all, but you didn't even suspect a single bit that what you were doing was in the wrong up until now. Why in the world would you put a tracking device on the vehicle before even thinking about the fact that you were getting fired? What? When did this happen? Why did this happen? Tracker Ex Machina.
Alright, is everyone okay?
Yeah, we're in. I think I'm getting the hang of it.
They really couldn't have made these vents a little wider.
I thought you're supposed to be good at that stuff.
And I thought the lookout was supposed to be armed.
Be quiet, you guys. We need to focus. We can't be here for very long. I may have a disguise, but if I'm caught trying to bust Afton out, it's over.
Okay, I'm not gonna question where you got the outfit. I'm gonna leave a statement here, though, that Ennard has been inside of not one, but 2 dead carcasses in the past, at least 12 hours. Has not washed whatsoever. And he's crawling through an air vent, a device in which is supposed to bring airflow from the outside into the building. And nobody suspects a single thing, and nobody gets a whiff of Ennards. Pun intended. Also Ennard being ableist.
Hey, Enon. I got a camera up here. Work your magic.
Alright, hold on. I'm initializing my electromagnetic multi-system wipeout.
It's still on.
What? I literally just... oh, wait. Yeah, we're cool.
Hey, Enon. Hold tight for a sec. I'm gonna check something out.
There's no security like no security whatsoever. Let's not even lock the doors. Okay then. So I was originally going to skip this video, but guess what? I had to think about it for even half a second longer. So we get to revisit one of our previous sins for once. How do you have the ghost equipment for something that you believe are just a bunch of robots? How do you know that the lights do this? When were you able to do a test on this? Like, this little section insinuates that they had the ghost in custody in order to even do tests on them, but that doesn't even make sense in the context of all the episodes. An interview with Foxy had base Foxy. They didn't become ghosts until after they escaped. Did you somehow get the ghost to stick around long enough for you to test on it before Cassidy was like, I will be taking these back? Or whatever happened? Which is it? Did you have the equipment just already on hand? Or do we just not get context whatsoever of you just randomly performing tests on these things? Make it make sense, damn it!
What are you? Why are you at my house?
Don't worry about me or any of that. We're here to talk about you.
In the name of everything that is holy, why are you wearing sunglasses in the robotic suit? I get aura farming, but this is just ridiculous.
This is entered again. We're at the final stretch.
What is the holdup, Foxy? We should be there by now.
Why would you say this? Like, I understand the realistic context of it, like, oh, brand new VA. This is my new voice, just announcing this to you. But in universe, you just say this off rip just because cool spy thing? I don't know. Should this even be a sin? I don't know.
What is the holdup, Foxy? We should be there by now.
Stay the course, guys. Springtrap should be right at the end of that corridor.
Look, you copy that?
Yeah, I copy. There's been a slight change of plans. What do you mean, slight change of plan? Well, not change of plan. More like additional information.
What does it mean, additional information?
Is it something that we need to know, or is it unimportant?
No, let's just focus on finding Springtrap, and we'll deal with this later.
Why, though? Like, is anything changing in the plan if you just say, hey, I found this blueprint with this really weird mech suit. Maybe keep that in mind. Boom, that's simple. Look, you're just being real cryptic for no real reason. And this is gonna bite you later, so I don't get the decision to keep this secret. Like, yeah, stay focused on the main thing at hand, but, you know, information is information. It's not really gonna change the plan, really.
Brilliant work, Einstein. You may have just doomed us.
Oh, me! Funny! I'm not the one dragging us down to a crawl.
It's called being tactical, if you must know.
It's called being tactical. I'll show you tactical.
Okay then, where do I even begin with this? For starters, bloke, buddy, why did you leave the door open? You are the worst spy ever! You're supposed to be a detective! Why? Shut the door! It's that simple! Also, why is your helmet off? You're supposed to be, like, sneaking around. I could have at least given you some plausible deniability. Also, I'm not gonna complain at Enter just arguing with himself, because that's just a character thing, rather than an actual flaw with the story itself. But why is there a sensor in this specific part of the air vents? Like, if you know that something is crawling around inside of the vents, wouldn't you want the entire thing booby-trapped? And why here specifically? Like, Enter's just been crawling even after being told to stay tight, so I don't even know where he is. So that's something, I guess. Also, this one's kind of more of a nitpick than anything else, but why did security take this long to even notice that something was up? Like, you'd think after cameras were just being disabled randomly, that they would immediately be on this, but no, they never did anything up until now. This entire series, and they have been incompetent with their security. I'm just saying, do better. Do better.
What's taking so long? You're the last person who gets to complain. A bull could have escaped from a china shop stealthier than you could escape from a simple vet.
Oh, my apologies. I guess I should let the experts handle things.
Right, yes, exactly. I admit I didn't expect to see such a simpleton understand common sense for once.
Please, if I had been in control, I would have gotten us out of there lickety-split.
I'm sorry, but did you actually seriously just say lickety-split?
Okay. Considering you guys were killed in, at bare minimum, the 80s to 90s, and you were children at that time when the term would have been used a lot more, why is it so weird that Funtime Freddy is saying lickety-split? It's a common term! You're just being pretentious, Foxy. Do better.
Okay, Foxy, I do, and I say what I want. Me, and I don't need your hoity-toity advice to dictate how I live my life.
You're an idiot.
And you're a pretentious dirtbag that believes himself better than everybody else. Your point being...
No, you're an idiot.
Please shut up, the both of you. You're both idiots who got us captured with your incompetency. Now let me do the talking so you don't make this worse than it already is.
Oh, look, she lives! Thanks for all that nothing back there.
I sincerely hope the devil isn't watching and getting ideas for damnation. Okay, just calm down, let me get us on our feet first.
Oh, such wonderful news. We're crippled, can't even stand.
Karmatic justice at her finest, you ableist jerk!
There's nothing we can do. We've tried everything already. We're so useless.
Oh, man. Never thought I'd miss that know-it-all. At least she had things figured out.
I'm such a moron. What was I thinking, trying to do everything by myself when I can't do anything? I'm really so arrogant and self-centered for this to be the first time I felt guilt.
Hey, Foxy.
Okay, I was originally gonna skip this, but, is them turning different directions supposed to be a visual thing for us? Or is Funtime Freddy actually able to see through the back of their head just off rip? Can they not see through each other's eyes? Or how does this work? How are you seeing this but the others aren't? I don't get it. I'm not gonna question it. It's cool.
Take the device and show us how it works.
Wait, come on, Major, don't do this. Are you seriously ready to kill for this?
He's done this many times before. What's one more?
That's different. Grief changes people, but this is psychotic.
Progress.
Starting off, this is absolute cinema. Although there has to be a sin, though. It's very, very convenient that, like, the animatronics are messing with the escape right when Afton was getting close to needing to go through with killing Bloke. I don't think it was actually his plan to kill him at this point, but it's still convenient that the time just lined up too perfectly. Especially since Afton had no reason to believe that this would happen.
Alright, now just bring it to park.
Oh, this one?
No, not that one. Remind me to be more literal next time.
That fucking smile. Give me a token, damn it.
We need to do something now!
Bonnie, no, it's too dangerous.
Now's our chance. Go, go!
Quick, Lefty, use your teleport! What do you mean she can't do that? Then what happened earlier? Whatever. Also, why the heck is Toy Bonnie trying to scale the building? Like, don't get me wrong, I get, like, being concerned for your friends and all that, but this was just so horribly planned out. And no, him being a child is not an excuse here. And then it also goes over the Nightmare Bonnie. Like, you said, stop, it's too dangerous. But you didn't actually do anything to try and stop him beyond that. Like, you saw him running. Horrible babysitters. Horrible planning on everybody's part, I guess. Can't believe Lefty doesn't have a teleport.
God.
What do you mean, dear God? You're just seeing the side of a building. What, do you have vision on the top of the building? You barely had the ability to see up on top just to see your girl and friends just on the scissor lift. How are you seeing the dude buy a helicopter? You can't!
You'll regret this.
Womp womp. What was the plan?
Let's see if I was as smart as I thought I was.
Remnant specimen detected. Press Y to proceed with activation. This unit finds this scene rather concerning, especially with the circumstances of this building being abandoned for a long while. How is power still even functioning within this terrain? Would the government have not shut it down by now? Who's paying for electricity?
Okay, this might be the most pretentious sin of it all, but I kind of feel like there's not a lot I could be complaining about for, like, the past 2 episodes and them. So, the model change? And it feels so pretentious to be saying, but yeah, it's a sin, I guess. I know why it happened, and I hope it doesn't happen in the future, but still, yeah. Dope fight scene.
Sometimes, all this cryptic crap you say gives me the ick.
Hello everybody, this is Pro Voice Actor 1 Dubs, and I'm gonna drop the voice there. I hope you guys enjoyed the pastiche of Cinema Sins for the interviewed series. This is a lot more work than I thought I would be putting into it, but I had an absolute blast. Sure, there was a few flaws with the series as a whole, but that's about everything in the world. I still love this series. I'm so proud to be a part of it. Jay is awesome, all the voice cast is awesome. Just overall, just go show some love, guys. Regular scheduled videos will be coming very soon. I just wanted to take a tiny break and maybe get a little bit more experimental with my content moving forward. because I love comic dubs, like, a lot, but I need to start spicing things up a little bit, you guys know. But anyways, have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you on the flip side. Goodbye, users.